Hi, it's Gail from Healthy Success Academy and Now Lifestyle. I was thinking about the topic today of motivation. So, I have started doing a 90-day weight loss challenge with Now Lifestyle and just thinking about how I'm going to keep myself on track for the next 3 months as far as um, eating and doing my exercises. I'm very fortunate in the fact that with Now Lifestyle and the 7 minute workout that we do, you only have to do it every second day. But I know there's going to come days where I just don't feel like doing it, and I just will want to do anything else but. And kind of the same thing with eating. I know there are going to be days where I'm going to want something more than I'm allowed. And it's a actually very relaxed eating plan. It's more on proper ratios between protein, carbs, and fat. And so I don't have to count calories and do things like that. But I do have to really bulk up on protein, which I'm not a huge meat eater. So that's a little bit of a challenge for me. Um, but anyway, I was reading an article not that long ago about procrastination. And so typically, if you have a thought about, say, working out, going for a walk, maybe doing an errand that you really don't want to do, you've really got to kind of get moving within seconds, really. I think they said something like 5 to 10 seconds, because otherwise your brain's going to take over and it's going to try to talk you out of doing it, or you'll just talk yourself out of doing it, right? So that's what I find. If I'm going to do um, exercises, I do it as soon as I wake up in the morning. I hop out of bed, I have my protein shake, make sure I get some water in me, get my workout clothes on, and boom, like right into the workout. Because if I try and do that at the end of the day, um, after I've had maybe a long day, I would probably rather sit down and read a book or do anything else. So if I have things that are really, really important to me, I will do those as soon as I get up in the morning and make sure that they actually get done. As far as my weight loss part of it, I have a great motivator. I bought a dress when I was visiting my daughter in December, and they only had one size left, and it's an absolutely gorgeous dress, and I really wanted that dress, but I know at the weight I'm at now, I can't fit into it, and I don't want to be at the weight I'm at now. And but by the time my 90 days are up, I will be ready to fit into that dress. So the dress is sitting out very kind of front and center for me, so that I walk by it every day and admire it and think, oh, can't wait to wear it. And so I know that uh, that will keep me kind of on the straight and narrow as well. Other things that I've done, motivational videos. I actually find those really good. If I'm having kind of an off day and can't really get myself motivated, then I'll go and pop onto YouTube. And I particularly enjoy Tony Robbins, and there's a few others that Jim Quick, Kwik, he's really amazing as well. Jay Shetty is really, really good too. And sometimes it's just a matter of, watching a video like that for 5 minutes, just to get myself going and motivated and happy and that kind of thing. The other thing I find that motivates me a lot is music. And so if I put on some really, really good tunes and crank her up a little bit, then I find that I start feeling more energy coming on and feeling like I want to get things accomplished. I find music especially good for house cleaning. I don't like house cleaning either. Um, but again, you get a really good song on and do a little bit of dancing and singing, and then all of a sudden your house cleaning is done. So, what I would suggest to you is you can certainly do any of the things that I have mentioned that might help you out. Um, or, just kind of think and dig deep of what things will keep you motivated. For running my business, I have all sorts of motivational quotes on my fridge, and I also have a $10 bill, which I converted into a $10,000 bill. And just looking at that, and that is kind of where I want to be, making money per month. And I look at that, it makes me smile, and gives me a reason to work a little bit harder as well. But everybody's different. And so what you need to do is find what is going to work really good for you. And I would suggest that you tackle that subject before you hit a roadblock or a stumbling block, so that you've got an arsenal of things that you can do, that will help you get over it. And also other times I find as well that sometimes it's just a matter of just going and starting it. You might not feel like you want to go for that walk, or might not feel like you want to tackle that paperwork or things like that. I have some bookkeeping I have to do, and so I'm working on my motivation for that. So my little tidbit for that is I always make myself do half an hour a day. Just get in, get going, and then sometimes I get into it and I'm really enjoying it, and I can do it for definitely longer than that. Another good motivator that I was talking to a girlfriend about today with weight loss is, don't look at the big picture and don't look at how much weight you have to lose overall, but give yourself some nice little incremental goals. And so I find that if I do a goal of 5 pounds, then I can say to myself, okay, I want to have 5 pounds off in whatever, 3-4 weeks, whatever works for you. And you also make it realistic, but also make yourself accountable, give yourself a timeline. That should happen with anything that you're trying to do. You don't just want to do an abstract thought and just kind of hope for the best. You really, really do need to set timelines. I find that if I do it in small steps like that, 5 pounds isn't such a huge deal, right? It still takes time and it still takes effort, but it's 5 pounds versus 35 pounds, which seems like an awful lot at the time, but if you cut it down into those little increments, I think you find that it's a little easier to do. And plus, that way you're also hitting kind of spots where you can be really, really proud of yourself far quicker. And I think we all should really take the time to give ourselves that pat on the back for the attempt to doing something. Or, say you wanted to lose 5 pounds in a month, but you only got 4. Well, you know what? You should be really darn happy with the fact that you did 4. And just because you didn't do 5 doesn't mean it was a failure. It just means that you're just going to have to, maybe go another week or 2. And try not to beat up on yourself over things like that as well. Try and always have a positive attitude. And again, I know that's sometimes really hard when you're having one of those days. So anyway, I hope this helps give you a few ideas of things that might help you get motivated. And if you ever have any questions for me, or if you'd like me to do any videos for you for training, things like that, you can email me at healthysuccessacademy@gmail.com. I hope to talk to you at some point in time, and I hope you have the most amazing day ever.